Hey, that's George. We're in the 1975 and you're watching Moshcam. Glastonbury?
Yeah.
Glastonbury's it's Glastonbury. I think if you're from the UK, it's like the festival, really. Well, because everyone's there and it's just got a certain vibe to it. But you know, we've done 3 festivals a weekend since like May or something like that. So we've been everywhere from Finland to Latvia to Singapore. We just did Splendour as well, and that was amazing. It was great. We loved it.
We watched a few bands at Glastonbury. Glastonbury was kind of the only festival where we were able to walk around, partly because it's so enormous and partly because people just seem to...
People leave you alone a little bit at Glastonbury. I managed to walk around kind of freely. It was awesome. Loved it. That makes me sound like I'm so famous, but a music festival, I can walk around, I'm fine. But like a music festival where you're billed to play, there's going to be a lot of people who know your band, so it does get a bit hard. Apart from when I went in to watch, I think I found myself at the main stage for Ed Sheeran with like a jug of Pimm's, and I just like did like a photo shoot. I was like, yeah, let's do it. We have seen the petition for it.
I've heard.
I like Antichrist. I like it lyrically. I mean, it so doesn't sound like us though. Like it was a really weird. Our manager is like his favourite song ever. He always wants us to play it. We might play it.
Alright.
Might do. Well, I've spoken about David Byrne from Talking Heads before. That was pretty like whoa. The Red Hot Chili Peppers weren't like that because they were mates with our mate, and it was really weird because he's known them for years. So I got introduced to him in a very, very casual, social environment, so that was fine. But I was a bit like that when I first met Foals. Not that I'm like the biggest Foals fan ever, but Yannis was like very much the indie frontman of the time when I was kind of a young guy, and I always found him quite intimidating. And then when I met him, and he was like the nicest guy ever. That was quite cool. We're not really that. I don't know. I want to meet Miley Cyrus. I want to meet her so much. Why haven't I met her yet? I've met loads of people in that kind of world that I'm not that impressed with. I'd like to meet the Ariana Grande.
There's a running theme here.
Like Ariana Grande. That I was sleeping with Rashida Jones. Do you know who that is? Rashida Jones, the girl, she's in I Love You Man. She's Quincy Jones's daughter. I'm probably not even allowed in the same room as Rashida Jones. If you're interested, Rashida Jones, I am so up for that. I am more than up.
She's definitely watching this.
Rashida Jones is a dream, and I'm not going out with her. It's bullshit. But people can believe it. There's loads of rumours about us. I mean, there's been ones about me being dead, but that's quite cool, I think. Loads of stuff. No.
All of Matty's iTunes.
Yeah. There's loads in there.
What were we listening to yesterday? We said we need this bridge. And it was the most ridiculous R&B song I've ever heard.
What were they called? They called Another Seven or something, higher than seven.
After Seven.
After Seven. After Seven. Until You Do Me Right, I think that's what it's called. After Seven. That is a tune.
What does that mean, after 7? Does it mean that there's seven of them? Or does it mean that after 7 o'clock?
What have I been listening to? There's loads of...
Crazy. 7 o'clock?
That's too early. I don't know. What have I been listening to recently? Have you seen Frozen? I love Frozen. It's so good. Da-da-da-da. It's all like that. I like Frozen. I like loads of shit, man. I like loads of weird music. Who do I listen to at the moment? The Crystals. You know the Crystals, the old kind of like pre-Supremes. He Hit Me and It Felt Like a Kiss, all of that. I'm kind of obsessed with the darkness of that record. But mainly Frozen. Someone's legs just straight up instead of their top half. So they couldn't have been doing a handstand.
Why?
Because it would have just been feet, because your feet would be at the level of the head. I'm talking about a torso above the crowd, but looked comfortable there. That was at Reading Leeds. I don't know.
Sound comfortable.
Yeah, I know, but they must have literally just been fucking wedged upside down in between two people, just with their legs up, and they were just like, well, fuck it, I'm here now. I can't do anything about it. That was quite weird. A lot of signs. There was a really confusing sign in Latvia, because we went on after Aluna George, and George from Aluna George isn't in the band anymore, and somebody had a sign called "Where's George?" said "Where's George?" and it was in front of me for the whole gig, and I was like, he's there. I was like, he's there. He's not hiding, and that was really confusing. And then I learned what was going on.
Or the sign that said, "Let's get anal."
Can you believe that? Let's get anal. I will not do anal with somebody who has such a slender grasp on grammar. I will not. I refuse it. Yeah, well, Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, what a shame, by the way. Massive shame, you know, but I think some people... Philip Seymour Hoffman is one of my favourite actors ever. I think his depiction of Truman Capote in that movie is incredible. One of the first things when I was younger that actually got me interested in Truman Capote. I'd never knew anything about him before I'd seen the film. It's how you learn about most stuff, isn't it? So yeah, no, he was wonderful. I mean, you don't have to ask me that. Didn't he win an Oscar? I just wonder if Matty thinks he was good at it. Yeah, he was great. Fucking, yeah, of course he was. Fucking legend.
Waiting for that.
Oh, I don't care. What would you call it? It's probably something. It's probably just something to do with my hair, isn't it? 'Cause that's the only thing. After 7. The only thing that people care about is my fucking hair. So I don't know, the follicles of a ledge follicles. No. I've read some Rammstein fan fiction though, and that was fucking brutal. Rammstein fan fiction. If you ever see that shit, oh my god! I haven't read our own fan fiction. Jesus, someone started to read one something, and it was like George comes in and like fucking says
it's all
hello.
written from my perspective.
Oh, Matty comes in and he's dead
like
nice, and he gives you a kiss or something. Shut the fuck up. What are you on about? What are you on about? What are you on about?
We got some awesome little lorries with our faces on them.
That was so good. There's this Japanese girl that thinks that Asia is just like England and goes everywhere. She'll get a 7-hour flight to come and meet us at an airport. She gave us a little lorry each with our face on the side. I don't know what that means. I don't know why she gave us a lorry. We've had stranger than the lorries though. We get
We love you, Lauren.
I do love you, Lauren. Someone put a bag of weed in my pocket at an airport, and I flew to Sydney with it. By accident. It's a nightmare. That's not weird though, I mean, of course he was there. George.
No. Most likely to not get on the flight.
Yeah, most likely to just be like, nah. The flying's still really stressful for me, which is why I don't like kids coming to the airport, because it's an ordeal for me going on a plane. I don't like it. The whole environment stresses me out. It's really clinical. Everything smells weird. I don't like it at all. So if I know I'm going on a flight, I have to kind of prep myself for it. I'm not going to be like late for it. I'm not a very late person. I'm quite messy, and like, in regards to a lot of the way that I deal with my life, but I'm not late. I don't like lateness, it pisses me off. There's no excuse for it. God, why am I so angry? Were you late? You weren't late, were you? No, it's fine.
Were you late?
Yeah. You're late! Tequila sunrise. Have you even had one of those?
No.
What would it be?
Well,
I'd like to say red wine, but we're definitely not highbrow enough to be like a good Malbec.
Not enough tannin.
Cranberry juice? because it's a bit sweet, but then once you get through the sweetness, you realise it's actually a bit shit.
Good for urinary infections.
And it stops you from getting thrush. That's the opposite of us. It's not cranberry juice or anything.
Oh my God. You said you're the opposite of not getting thrush.
How did Pitbull make me feel? The artist.
You always talk about Pitbull.
I don't. Everyone asks me about it. I think I must have slagged him off once. I mean, what is he?
You referenced him as like...
He looks like Mr. Jones. Do you remember Mr. Jones, the science teacher? I saw him lift Crazy Little Mike above his head once. I'd like to see Pitbull lift someone above his head.
Pitbull doing with Little Mike?
Pitbull is... What is he? He's like a singer. What do I think about him? Shit.
Is he on Sony in Australia?
Fucking no. Is that the end of the interview?
Yes.
Okay. He is! Is he on the label? Oh, you're not shit. You're just a bit... For more of this, if you want more of this, subscribe here.
The Danny will help you.